thought I'd just do a quick little video here on one of the consequences of keeping a garden covered. So I just opened up, I had a plastic dome. You can see this plastic dome here, right? So I had that dome over this garden all winter. It's March 21st, and I've taken it off, and I'm going to pull these parsnips that I had in the garden over the course of the winter. But one of the risks that you pose when you do that, because the ground doesn't really freeze, is that it becomes this fantastic environment for moles and voles and squirrels and chipmunks and God knows what else. See this hole? I didn't make that. I didn't make that hole, or that hole, or that one over there. Now, I mean, they're not, look, there's a hole right next to a parsnip. Clearly, they don't like parsnips, right? Nothing likes parsnips. Only human beings when they're roasted in the oven with salt and pepper and rosemary and stuff. So they're not bothering the parsnips, but they're definitely, you know, having a good time, procreating, multiplying. If it's moles, they're, you know, like, if you keep a dome on your garden, unless it's really, really, really cold where you are, where I live, it can get as cold as -20 Celsius in the winter, but it's typically more like -10. And with this dome, or warmer, right? In February, that's our coldest month. It's -10 and colder at night. But in parts of January, parts of March, it's going to be in the single-digit minuses, right? That sort of thing. So the soil isn't thawed, or the soil's thawed, and it's warm enough for there to be worm activity. And moles eat worms, so they're drawn to your garden, and they do their thing. And it's fine to just say live and let live, but when you're planting seedlings, right? Moles can really, I mean, they're like little bulldozers, and they can mess your garden up. So they're not after, they don't care. Like if you plant a row of carrots, they're not going to eat the carrots, but they could tunnel through and around the carrots you've planted and just screw everything up. And of course, the mole tunnels pave the way for voles, which are like little mice type things, and other mice type animals that do eat seedlings and do eat various vegetables, right, and are a problem. So it's all bad. So it's one of the risks, right? I mean, the great thing about putting a dome over is that you've got access to your parsnips all winter long. It's a great way to store them. You know, you got to come out in the cold and dig them up, but they're there. And one of the consequences that it just makes it such a great, look at that set up there, right? It just makes it a great environment for moles to just have a, you know, it's like just a great place for them to be, and they love it. And you can get a bit of a mole problem in your garden. So that's the advantage of just leaving the garden uncovered for the winter. The soil freezes, at least where I live, the soil freezes and the moles really aren't doing much. In other locations, that the soil might be covered in snow all winter long, in which case the soil really doesn't freeze. Depends on where you are, right? Because the snow can act like an insulation, keep the ground from freezing. But where I live in the winters, we'll tend to have, even though it can get well below freezing, we'll always have the odd week because of the ocean effect, where all the snow melts and it goes away, and then you have a clear night and it's like -18 Celsius, and you got this saturated soil, and then it freezes solid, and no moles burrowing through that. So the uncovered beds tend to not get any of that happening. It's the covered beds that become, you know, mole homes. Anyway, just a quick video on beds that are left covered with some sort of microclimate, like a dome, over the winter. There's lots of advantages, lots of good sides to it, but one of the bad sides is that it does invite animals like moles to set up shop and have a good time. So just bear that in mind. I wouldn't dome everything. I usually just do a couple gardens like that, and it's good to move them every year so the moles don't, I mean, they've got, you know, this bed has tunnels going into it from somewhere else. Hope you found that interesting. Please like, share, subscribe. Check out my podcast, maritimegardening.com. Check out my Substack page, maritimegardening.substack.com. And use my coupon code GAVS25 to buy whatever you need for your garden at VSCC. The details are in the description box. Check that out if you're interested. You get a free shipping deal if you use the coupon code. Other than that, until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks for watching.